All right, boom, we cooking with grease. Now we are live. Let me get my screen share up as well. I know I'm streaming. I'm the one streaming. It's telling me I'm streaming. I'm the person streaming. All right. So like I was saying, tonight we're going to talk about how to create a WooCommerce store that accepts cryptocurrency. And I know it's don't mean like a couple of coins. We're going to talk about some options that'll give you the chance to accept like a few thousand, like over 1,000 different cryptocurrencies into your store. So you're not limited. You can accept just only the favorites and the ones that you support, which is pretty dope. So before we get into that side of it, I do want to talk about just some some payment processing solutions for cryptocurrency in general. All right. So I'm actually going to put these links in the chat. If you want to build along, you're going to use the first link. If you want to join our Telegram and you're not in our Telegram, it's going to be the second link. And if you want to catch the replay of this class or any classes before, we are streaming this to YouTube. So you'll be able to catch any of the replays on the YouTube as well. All right. Let me put that in there again. Like I was saying, first link is if you want to build along. Second link is if you want to, if you're not in the Telegram. And the third link is if you want to join the YouTube channel and not join the YouTube channel, subscribe to the YouTube channel so that you can get the replays of this class and all the classes. There we go. I'm gonna get it together, y'all. I'm gonna get it together. All right, so I like to say that to turn anything into a business, all you need is 20 products or less, right? And so we're gonna talk about some different ways that we can do that, but you need a logo, a domain name, 20 products or less, emails, blogs, a lead magnet, and YouTube SEO. If you have those 7 pieces, you can pretty much turn anything into a business online these days. That's just the way that it is. So I should have had this one up. Yeah, screen. So when we teach this class, I teach this class with Builder Off, and that's why I said if you want to build along with us, that's the first link. But I like to describe Builder Off as giving your business a foot rub. It just makes things a lot easier. It has everything all in one place. You don't have to have multiple subscriptions, and you can position your business to compete with Fortune 5 companies, and I mean in digital structure, right? So just think about if you have a long day and someone's like, hey, let me, give you a foot rub. That ease, that relief, right? Look at all these tools. You can build websites, you can build courses, apps, directories, you can make ebooks, you don't need Calendly over here. We're gonna talk about WooCommerce, so you can, ditch Shopify. They actually already have their own Shopify solution called the Super Checkout. You can create your own affiliate systems over here. You can make funnels. They have even their own merchant marketplace. So if you sell digital products, you don't have to go to like Gumroad or anything. You can list them over here. And then you have everyone who is in Builderall that can go in and apply to sell your products, which is pretty dope. The SMS messaging is on hold, but you have your own CRM. You could do videos, video tagging. It's just so much that you can do over here. So like, again, I said, we're going to talk about how to actually make your business crypto friendly by creating a WordPress WooCommerce store. Let me close this. All right, so like I said, I wanted to talk about some other alternatives too. So one is Coinbase Commerce. So let me get it in the chat. 1 for yes, a 2 for no. How many people here have tried to accept cryptocurrency or not? Like, thought about it being peer-to-peer, but yes, like have you just, today you're like, okay, yeah, that sounds like a good idea, or have you tried it before? That's what it is. Okay, so when I first accepted crypto payments, it was a real manual process. Like there weren't a lot of like shopping cart features for cryptocurrency. Then now you have a lot of the places where you actually can buy crypto from that have merchant features where it has that checkout process. It's not, oh, send me your transaction ID and then you got to verify the payment and then ship out the product. You don't have to do all that. So Coinbase Commerce is one of them. And they have a smaller amount of coins that you can accept over here. You do, so at first you didn't have to have any registrations to use this, but now you do. So when I'm saying this is like to set up a real business solution, you do need, to have at least the EIN over here. That's funny. You do need to have a little, at least the EIN number. But it's good if it's something that you're used to doing. That's okay. I'm sorry. This also connects with Shopify and Woocommerce, which we're going to talk about here today. So you can make like a direct pay link, and you can do pay buttons, and I want to say you could do a catalog. It's been a minute since I've been in this. I have every kind of account, but I don't use this one particularly no more. But yeah, so that's Coinbase Commerce. And another one is Bitpay. So Bitpay also has a debit card to it. So you can load your debit card with your cryptocurrency and begin to, swipe away. But they also have business features. So again, very similar to Coinbase Commerce, except for this has a smaller amount than over there of coins that you can do. You have to have like how can I explain it? You have to have there's a way to have their wallet and have it download from your computer. So when I was using it, it was like a lot of steps on like the wallet side. So I was like, but I do like the fact that they do have a credit card. I mean, not a credit card, a debit card attached to it. So that's pretty good. They do have it to where you can do the pay button. Now I see they have it to where you got a QR code and pay, and that's actually pretty neat. So I might have to revisit. Like I said, the account that we're going to talk about building this store with too is different, and I believe they actually have a WooCommerce integration as well. But I think you can do invoicing with this one. Yep, on your website, by email, in person.
I don't think so.
I gotta fix that. All right. So is there any questions on this so far? 1 for yes, 2 for no if you have either a Coinbase account or a Bitpay account already. Okay, yeah, so if you have your business registrations, because you're gonna need it, you can set up the business account, and then so inside of Bitpay, you just swap from inside of them. With Coinbase Commerce, you actually have a totally different login. So it's integrated with your personal account. You just swap the tabs with Bitpay. But on Coinbase Commerce, it's a totally different login than your regular Coinbase account. But once you turn it on the business side, like I said, you'll be able to just swap in between the two as far as Bitpay. And like I said, they have a debit card that goes to it. But what we're going to talk about integrating it with is the one that I love the most, and that is Coinpayments.net. I've been using this for years. I want to say since 2017 for real. So they've been out for a long time. It's rumored that it's owned by PayPal. I don't know. I never went down that rabbit hole because I guess it would make me feel kind of way. So I just didn't. But it works really good to me when it comes to merchant features. So you have a lot of tools over here. You can accept so many coins. Nothing. Dang, now it's 2,200. It used to be 1,100. See, I didn't even catch the update. This is new. Okay, so now you can accept over 2,000 different cryptocurrencies. On Bitpay, I think you got like 5 to 7. In Coinbase Commerce, you have maybe 10. So you have the option of 2,000 different ones. So if you want to run like laser promotions, like, okay, what if you want to accumulate a certain coin? Like, let's say I want to do BNB, right? Binance. So I'm going to run a special discount, like a deep discount for all my customers that pay me in the Binance coin, right? And so that might not be a cryptocurrency that I can accept, or I might do like some exotic coins like Raven or something, right? I might want that to be the coin that I'm accepting. And again, I run a deep promotion, a deep discount for that, accepting that coin. And it lets me concentrate my accumulation. Is pretty ingenious when it comes to dollar cost averaging, because you can pick, a promotion, and you could pick a coin that you want to focus on and, hey, run it up. So outside of the way we're going to talk about integrating this one, it has, like I said, a lot of merchant tools already that you can use. It does integrate to Shopify and Woocommerce, like I was talking about. Oh, it might be because I'm not logged in. So you can invoice over here. You can make payment buttons. Like again, it does connect to like your Shopify. You could do invoices over here. I like this one too. You can have your own point of sale purchase. So you know how like with Fiat, you can just swipe a card. You have to have that little thing that you plug into your phone, or you have to have a whole nother handheld device. Well, this is actually online, so it's on the web, and you could just watch. Hopefully it lets me. Okay. Oh, it does. It does. I'm gonna show you guys. It's easier to show you what I'm talking about. All right. So let's say I had a product that was $100, and this is your cash register, right? It's an on air. Is that how you say it? It's on the cloud. It's a cash register on the cloud. Yeah, there we go. It's like a cash register on cloud, a crypto cash register on the cloud. So I can have a product that costs $100, and I can type it in, like you would type it in the cash register, click next, right? I can pick which coin that I want to accept. So you preset these up in your account. They have like a whole list of coins that you can say that you want to accept. You see that you got 2,000 options. I also like this too, because with the other accounts, the money actually goes directly into those accounts. So the money goes directly into Coinpayments, or the money goes directly into Bitpay. With this one, there are a lot, actually, it's not all of them, but there are a lot of coins that is called a pass-through service, and it'll actually go directly to your wallet, not into this third-party hot wallet. It'll go to one that you actually earn the keys to, which I believe is super safer as a business owner. And then it's not putting your wallet address at risk as well, but more so not your keys, not your crypto. So it even has a feature to where you can have your coins dump every night into your account. Like at the end of the day, if you wanted to do it that way, or if you want to do it like once a week, you can set it up to basically deposit into a wallet that you own your privacy keys to whenever you so choose. it also has this dope feature to where you can make it just like randomize, diversify your portfolio. So you can put like, you want to invest in like the top 100 coins, and it'll like give you a mixture based on what's in your account. Pretty dope. But I'm getting off subject. Okay, let me get back to it. So I could pick which coin that I want to, you know, let them pay in, right? Or I can like, okay, which coin you want to pay in? They can tell me, you know, cash or credit, right? Same difference. Which coin? BTC, Dash. Okay, we're gonna say Dash for this example. And then this is the way it looks. Right then and there, they'll have a wallet address that they can send to, or a QR code that they can scan and pay right there. They'll have 2 hours to complete the payment. One, even if it's not confirmed, like you'll see a message that it's at least initiated, which is good. So, and that's it. So you don't have to have no bulky equipment or nothing. It's a cash register on the cloud. And I think that's pretty neat. Because I actually have a Pundi machine too. And a Pundi is it's a handheld Bitcoin ATM. But it's more than just a Bitcoin ATM. It's a POS and an ATM in one. You can accept Visas, MasterCards. You can even accept EBT. You can sell Bitcoin and you can accept Bitcoin. And it has like a card feature to where there's certain cards within that network that work like credit cards. So, and they could just tap and pay. But it's a physical actually item. And I paid like $500 for the machine. So yeah. So I like Coinpayments. It does a lot. They even have a pay by name, and it looks just like your cash tag. So you put the money sign and then you pick the nickname, and anybody else who has Coinpayments can send coins to you with that same tag and whatever, just like how the unstoppable domains work. You don't have to have your wallet address. They can just use that little cash tag, the little crypto tag to pay you. So this is, to me, is worth checking out. And I'm actually going to put this document in the chat before I forget. So is there any questions before I go any further? 1 for yes, 2 for no. Have you learned something new so far? Great, great. Don't want to be teaching y'all stuff you already know, just saying. 1 for yes, 2 for no. Do you think, that could be something you can do? You can put in $100 and click next and select the coin that you want to accept. Does that look easy? And then look hard, right? Then look like no technical was needed, right? Just put in some numbers. So, but now we're going to get into a little more technical end of it. But that's why I do like Coinpayments, because even if you don't have a website, you can have a straight up pay link that you create. You can have a straight up invoice that you create, right? I love their invoicing feature. That's how I even found out about them, right? Man, and the first time I got exposed to cryptocurrency, a client offered to pay me in crypto. I was like, no, man, give me some real money. What am I going to do with that? I sounded just, I was a disbeliever, okay? And then later, I ended up being in a situation where I had to accept cryptocurrency because I was dealing with so much with these traditional processors, right? There's a lot of protections for buyers, but there's very few protections for sellers. And it's quite often that you have people doing like fraudulent chargebacks to merchants. And it's just, the customer is always right. So I got tired of that. Not only that, there's limits, right? They put limits on how much you can make at a certain time. Like you got to have their account for a certain amount of time to raise your limits. And then how often that you even get your own money from your business. Like when you first got started with a PayPal account, they used to not let you get your funds for 21 days on new accounts. Then, because I use Stripe too. So then when you're dealing with Stripe, you got to like show consistent payments before you can even get like a daily payout or a weekly payout. And then if you're running up a lot, they drip it out to you, right? They drip it out to you when you're new with these places. Like, I am grown. Don't tell me what to do with my money. So that's why I ended up being involved in crypto because I was dealing with a lot with the payment process. They were putting holds on everything. Like it was awful. And I was like, there's got to be a better way. And then I found Coinpayments and it was a wrap. I was having easy, seamless invoicing. I had clients all over the world. So we were having they always had to pay me via bank wire and they would get lazy on the bank. Well, don't nobody want to pay the bank wire fee. So this just cut out all that, right? So rant over. Let's get back to it. All right, so inside of Builderall, they actually have WordPress, and WordPress has its own store, plugin, template, whole shebang called Woocommerce. Woocommerce has a lot as far as your store. You can do membership setup as far as like the paid stuff. You can do boutiques. It's a lot that you can do when it comes to your WooCommerce store. You can set up a catalog. I had it set up to where it was like eBay, where you can have other people listing their products on here. This thing gets down depending on how you do it. Now, Builderall does have the Cheetah Builder, which is another website builder that they have in here that you can make websites. And in there, the e-commerce solution is the super checkout. And then if you want to make your store crypto friendly, you're going to connect your Bitpay account through there. So to make your Cheetah store, it's through Bitpay. It does not work with Coinpayments. That's why this class is going to be on the WooCommerce WordPress side of things. So any questions before I dig into this? Nope. All right. Well, at the bottom of the document that I posted in the chat, there's a whole drop shipping, crypto and commerce training that it goes a lot further into a lot further in depth on just the other platforms that we're looking at, more so Coinpayments. But we are going to watch this short video on the WordPress WooCommerce side. And then we'll go poke around. I'll show you guys some other cool stuff over there. Because you can make your own Craigslist. Y'all know I built my own Bitcoin bank in there before. WordPress has some crazy plugins. Like you get real creative, you can come up with some custom stuff. And I like it too. So I have fell back a little bit from building sites with WordPress because they were ugly. I'm just gonna tell y'all they was ugly. You really didn't have a lot of flexibility on the aesthetics for a long time. But WordPress sites do extremely well with SEO. Like my stores that I've put over here get organic sales all the time. I have not had one store that I've put up on WordPress or the WooCommerce and not had it get organic sales. Well, one, I do know how to do SEO, but I've used all kinds of different stuff. Like even my Shopify store, you got to put in some work to make those just, I don't know. Google favors WordPress. That's all I'm trying to explain. Google favors WordPress on the SEO and on the blogs, on the blogs. But Medium is coming for WordPress on the blogs. But we go watch this short video.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another tutorial video. On this video we're at our new tool WordPress Site Builder, and I'm going to show you a general overview of the tool. So WordPress is a content management system, or CRM, which is basically an application that allows you to create, edit, and manage your websites using the WordPress architecture and interface, making it easier for you to edit your websites. So this is the first page you will see once you click on the tool. Over here you have the name of the tool on the top. You have WordPress helps over here. If you need help in anything, you can click over here. It'll take you to the other page of WordPress. You can log out of your account over here. You can go back to your office on this button and contact our support through over here. To create a website, you just need to click on create website. If you have a domain, you can insert your domain over here. If you don't, you can also put your subdomain over here. You need to check your availability. Next up, you're going to have to put your site name, the language you want it to be in, the template, and lastly, your WordPress admin user. So your user and your password go down over here. Once you do all this, you click on create website. I'm not going to do that just because I already have my test website. It is going to take you about 5 to 10 minutes to create your website, so just wait 5 minutes and refresh the page. Then your website should be created. To open your website, you can just click over here. As you guys can see, my website's right here. To open the admin, you can click over here, and to delete, just click on it once. You're gonna have to type delete and click on delete. We're gonna open the admin so I can show you guys the rest of the stuff. Over here on the dashboard, it is a really friendly dashboard. We have a bunch of stuff that you can look through over here. For example, to get started, you can customize your website or change your theme completely. Here are gonna be your next steps that you should take on your website. Over here, there are more actions that WordPress will give you to better your website. So for example, manage your widgets and menus, or turn comments on or off. Down over here, there are a couple quick information. For example, if you need a quick draft, you can set it as a title and put your content in there and save your draft. It will show you what's at glance on your website. A little bit of the WordFence activity on the past week. So this is for the plugin to secure your website. I'm going to close this down. It will show you your activity that you're taking on the WordPress tool, and also WordPress events and news. If you go up here on screen options, you can take these down. So for example, I don't want the advanced news and the quick draft. I can take them down, put this over here, and it would look a little better to me. It would look like simpler. Close this up. And next thing we're gonna look into is this left menu over here. So first we're gonna go to the posts. Here you can see all your posts. You can delete them, you can quick edit them, you can edit them over here also. And you can also add new by clicking over here. Once you click on add new, it's going to ask you for the title and, for example, the description of your post or the actual content of your post. You can put it over here. If you want to add a block, you can simply click on the plus down here or down here, or also you can just slash and it will give you a list of the blocks that you can choose from. Over here on document, you can edit the status and visibility of your page. You can edit the categories, what category you want them to be in. You can edit the tags if you want to add a new tag or just the tag that you have on your page. A featured image for your post, and this is not going to add a image to your post. It is a featured image, so you will appear on top of your post like a big image, just like, if I can show you, I'll go to my posts. I'll leave this page over here and I'll click on it and I'll click preview. This is kind of how it's going to look like. It's not going to appear down here on my content. It's going to appear up here. So we're going to go back. And as I'm here, I'm just going to show you the rest. You can edit the excerpt, and you can also allow comments or allow pingbacks and trackbacks. Down here, you can select the layout options and also the sidebar if you want a sidebar. Once you're done setting up your posts, you can just publish them or update it by clicking over here. If you need a preview, you can click it over here. I just showed you guys. Next up, we're going to go to categories. Here's where you can add a category. You can also make it a subcategory by having it have a parent category. Next up, we're going to see the tags. Tags are basically the same thing. You can add a name, a slug. The slug it shows over here. The slug is the URL friendly version of the name. So it's basically, let me go back to my categories because I don't have any tags like this. In the beginning that I have over here, it's just basically what's going to show on the URL of your website. So that once someone's on their page and the little name appears next to your URL of your website, that's what the slug is. Next up, what we're going to talk about is media. Media is pretty simple. You can just upload media through over here, adding a add new right here. You can drag or drop or select files of your computer. On the pages tab, you can see all of your pages on your website. If you want to move it to trash, you can also do that. You can edit it, quick edit, and preview it as well. To add a new, you can simply click over here or go down and click on add new. It'll take you to the same kind of layout that the posts gave you, but pages are different than posts. You add a post to your page and you create a page to have posts in it. This right menu is basically the same thing as the posts. So you guys been through this, you guys seen this before. I'm not going to show you it again. We're going to go straight to the comments. Here's where you can see all your comments. Pretty straightforward. It will show you who commented, what the comment was. If you want to reply to it, you can. If you want to unapprove it, you can also. You can edit the comment, quick edit, move it to spam and trash. Over here, it will say what this post was commented into. So for example, on my hello world post, this person commented this. This is just a test, so it's no person, it's actually the WordPress. Yeah, this is it for the comments. We're gonna go next to appearance. Appearance has a bunch of different stuff. I'm just gonna go over it real quick. First, you can choose the themes. If you want to add a new theme, you can click over here. It will take you to the theme menus. There we have a bunch of different themes that you can choose from. To customize, there's also a bunch of different options. You can customize your site identity by choosing the logo, the site title, the tagline, etc. Choose the colors of your website, the header image, the background image, homepage sections. So for example, slider section if you wanted to have a slider section, hero content section if you want to have a hero content section, and the latest block section as well. Theme options, you're going to have the footer section and all of these below. You can edit them by clicking over here and you will see the content in them, and if you want to add them, you can change them. It is pretty self-explanatory. You can also edit the menus if you want. The widgets on your page. So for example, my footer widgets right over here, I'll have the pages and the search. If you want more footer widgets, you can add them over here, or you can also just add them to this footer one over here. Going back, we have the homepage settings, where you can select what displays on your homepage, if it's your latest post or just a static page. And once you select a static page, you can either select your homepage to be different as a, for like example, a sample page, and your posts page also. And I like it like this, so I'm just gonna leave it like that and publish. So my website looks like this now. I'm gonna go back. And if you wanna edit the additional CSS, you can also do this over here. We're gonna go back. Next thing we're gonna talk about is the plugins. Over here, you will see your installed plugins, and if you want to add a new plugin, you can just click right here. It will take you to the plugins download page where you can download all your plugins. If you want to edit a plugin, you can do so right here if you know how to do this. You don't have to do this, it's just if you want to and if you know how to. On the users, pretty self-explanatory again. You can see your users. I only have me as of right now. I have my email, my role, how many posts I have, if I'm active or inactive, and my last login. To add a new user, you can just click on add new. You'd have to fill this information and select his or her role right over here. Once you're done, you can just click on add new user. You can also check your profile to edit your profile if you want. For example, change your profile picture or your new password, and etc., like your colors, all of this. On the tools, you would see your available tools. If you want to import a tool, you can. You have these options over here. Export, the same thing. If you want to export your posts, pages, and media, or all your content, you can also. You just have to click download export file. On your site health, it will show your site health and what are the options that WordPress gives you to better the performance of your website. So for example, it gave me 6 recommended improvements. I can click on it, read the description that it gives me, and for example, manage my plugins and manage my inactive plugins. You can also export personal data and erase personal data through over here. You would just have to set your email and send a request to export your personal data. Over on settings is the last thing we're going to be talking about. All of this on general settings are pretty self-explanatory again. Site title, tagline, the WordPress address, site address, email address, all of the things that are pretty simple and general for your website. On the writing, you can edit the default post category that your post will fall into, and also the post format. If you want the standard, the side, chat, all of these over here, you have the option to select to. And also if you want your posts via email, you can set this up over here by selecting the email server, login name, password, and also the main category. On the reading part, you have what your homepage will display and how many posts it will show or items it will show. On the discussion, you can set your article settings, your comment settings. If you want people to email you whenever, you can also do that, and also edit your avatars right over here. On the media, you can edit your thumbnail size, the medium size of your media, and the large size of media. So if, for example, if I choose medium size, the width and height will go to this. Permalinks, you can edit your permalinks. For example, if I wanted my permalink to have my website name and my post name after it, I would just click over here. If I wanted it plain as it would be, I can also click over here. And a custom structure, I could set this up over here with the available tags that are shown right here. You also have this optional area where you can select your category base and your tag base, but if you don't want to, you don't have to do this. On the privacy, you would edit your privacy policy page. You could edit this over here by creating a new page or by selecting a default or the draft or the sample page that we already have. These two plugins over here, the WordFence. WordFence is basically our security plugin that will secure your website, and the WP File Manager is a very cool plugin that we are going to have another tutorial on that. I'll explain how it works. It's basically a way to change your files or edit your files without having to edit them outside of the tool. You can just edit them in here. Going back to the dashboard, this was a general overview of our tool, WordPress Site Builder. This is going to be it for the video. Thank you for watching and have a great day.
So they since then had a few updates on the site. They since then had a few updates on the actual WordPress site and the Woocommerce site. I'm actually gonna click that. And so actually where I got these videos from, let me show y'all. I guess I could have clicked on that page, but that's all right, we'll go to it. All right, so every single tool in Builderall comes with a video, a how-to video help. Most of them come with a whole section. It's not just like one video. Some do have one video, but the moral of the story is there is something that you can pause, play, do. So watch a little bit, pause it, do it, or a visual chart that you could follow along with to be able to learn how to work these tools. So all I'm doing is clicking on this book right here, and this is the knowledge base. And the knowledge base is gonna open up over here, and you can type any tool that you wanna learn how to work. So we were talking about WordPress, and that's all I did. I typed in, and all these, see you later, love you. All these different resources, love you, see you later. All these different resources pop up for everything that they have on WordPress, whether it's been a training, a how-to, and like I said, everything is broken down to where you can pause, play, do, or actually just follow along with the diagram. So for the actual WooCommerce side, it's a little different because you have to have your you have to have a server on it now. So you gotta like click a cloud and get a server. But rest of it's pretty much the same. So I'm actually gonna open up the one that I have on the old builder because I don't want to have to make a whole new site. Well, I guess, you know what? I actually got one I could get into. Actually, I got one that I can use, for example, because I want you guys to be able to see these plugins. So let me do that. All right, so I'm just logging in here. But does anybody have any questions so far? Yes, no, maybe so. Has anybody had a site on WordPress before? One for yes, two for no?
I had a site on WordPress before.
Yeah. Did you have a WooCommerce store or a site?
I had a WooCommerce store and I had a site. I told y'all I used to build WordPress websites before I even started in crypto.
What was your experience with SEO? Am I tripping, or Do you see it different than different site builders? You got any experience with other site builders?
Nope. I tried to get some experience with Wix. I don't really like Wix. I don't like their layout. I don't like the programming. I don't like the fact that it's not really user friendly. It is, but it's not. But as far as SEO goes, I didn't like the way they mapped out their SEO. I like the SEO better on WordPress.
Me too. I'm not. It's making me put in the most.
Because it's easier to do. So, like, let's say for instance, if you had an article, so you can actually put the keyword that you want to rank for in the article at the beginning of the text, and then in the actual readout at the bottom of your subtext, you can have the word that you want to rank for in your subtext. You can also put the word that you want to rank for in the picture, which will be your alt text. Oh, there's a lot that you can do with WordPress.
Yeah. I put a whole bank in here. A whole
Yeah.
bank. A whole crypto bank.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I might have to go inside this other one because it's being weird. Oh, it's taking a minute. Yeah, see, that's why they want to start it from the beginning. All right, so we're just gonna go inside this one that I have on the other WordPress, and then we'll go check that one back later. I think that's the best choice. All right, so, oh, no, wait, maybe that, oh, no, it's done. All right, nope, they said it's done. That's the message. They said it's done. Spoke too soon, spoke too soon. All right, so let's go log in. We're gonna go see some different options and how to add it. I definitely like the, what the heck? I definitely like the their store template. So WooCommerce has like their store layout, and I've used it for different things. And then now with this page editor that Builderall has, I think that's just gonna be the icing on the cake. All right. So he went through all the other stuff that we were talking about, but we want to talk about WooCommerce. WooCommerce is the store part. This like has everything to turn your stuff into the store. This is the store part. So when you see the products right here, that's because WooCommerce is installed in here. If WooCommerce was not installed, you wouldn't see the word products right here. So I wanted to get that part down first. Also, let's go over here to the pages. So it wouldn't have did it any justice if I did the other page. So let's go check the sample page. Well, I guess we could check the shop page too. And just click the shop page so we can see it. I just want y'all to see just how we can get in. Yes, I don't have nothing on it. It's pretty plain, right? But, well, Builderall has their own software that comes installed with it, right? So that you can edit it. So if you normally edit the page, so let's go back to that same shop page. So if you edit it just straight through WordPress and not editing it with the Builderall builder, it's gonna look like this. And it's a little, well, it's just more plain. So you're not gonna see the tools that we're used to using with Cheetah. It has a lot of the same tools. It's set up a little different, and we're gonna look at that. But I think it's a better editing experience on the visual side than what we're about to see now. So on this side, it's set up like this. And it's just like how you were saying, we're adding the blocks. So if I wanted to add an image, it would go right here. We're gonna get just something so we can see it here. And then we'll delete it out because we just gotta see the difference. It's a big difference. I gotta show the difference. This is the saving grace. I was like, oh my goodness. I really just did. These things were so ugly. Like, I would not do it. All right. So I'm just going to use this picture because it's at the beginning. All right, so that's how it would look. That would be the title part of the page. It's just not, you know, it's just like, ugh. You know, they don't even have any templates for the page that I can use. So I'm not feeling that, right? Now let's go see let's go look at the other one. Where's the delete button? All right, so that's it looking this way. Now let's go see it through the actual cheetah builder. So let's leave. There's no templates. I just need to put that part out there. There's no templates on this side. We're gonna go look at it from the cheetah builder, and not that way. This way, I love this part. This part has so many more options. You could really like tailor it and get it down. Whoa, what we got going on here? Hold on. Let me come on this one. I'm gonna go on the sample page. So just for the record, with the pages that were already set in here is because it has the WooCommerce template. WooCommerce already, like, you have to have these pages. If you delete any of these pages, your WooCommerce won't work. Like, this has to be programmed that way for a certain way. So I'm not even gonna mess with this. We're gonna mess with the sample page, because I think that's actually how the checkout works, if I'm not mistaken. So I always usually just have my home page and then the products populate on that shop page. What do we got going on? All right, there we go. All right, so you can see it from the computer version, the tablet version, and the phone version.
Quick question, Dazzle.
Yep.
Are these is the WooCommerce, do they automatically have it optimized for mobile?
So it's very responsive. So I mean, there's some things that you have to, like, I've had to like position, like change the arrangement of some things. I've noticed that'll get out of there, but sizing wise, it's great.
Okay. Okay, cool.
So right here, you have different rows, right, that you can select, which are like the templates that I was talking about. So you have the first fold templates, right? And that's the beginning part. That's the first thing that somebody sees when they first get into your site, right? Because this is the thing that's already set up here. This comes like, this is just a sample page. Maybe I should have did it with a blank page. None of this stuff would have been here, but you can pick that, right? So if we want to put this at the beginning, we just drag it over here. Or is it? Oh, that's the title. All right, there we go. That's why I said I wouldn't have built that on there. But anyway, boom. This is set up. This is not a good example. I gotta fix this because this okay, this is not line how this is not the way this would look. Let's take out this sample page and we're gonna do a regular page. And messed it up. Cutting up from the company computer. It's not even the computer, that's WordPress this time. Yep. All right. So we're gonna actually make a brand new blank page, and that'll be able to help me explain how to use this thing. I usually just delete the sample page anyway, because it's just a fluffer, like, so you can see it. All right, so I'm gonna click add new page. All right, boom. Now we can launch the sheet builder. Y'all gonna see it's gonna look totally different. We're gonna click that same one. Because there's a setting on there that's different. It take longer from class to explain what I'm talking about, but it's that sizing thing that let me know that a setting was off. So we needed to start with a blank page. But that's for another class. All right, so back to the rows. We're gonna go to the first fold, and you could preview them all. So like how we can see that, this is what the first fold looks like. This is what the 3-step thank you page, and you could preview it, right? You could preview what it would look like before that section. So it would let you preview the way that it is. I'm gonna lift that one is over, right? All right, better example. I don't know what's with that travel template, but yeah, they look exactly like that. They let you preview, so you're like, okay, yeah, maybe that's gonna fit, maybe that's not gonna fit. Yeah, contact us section. So you can really just like literally brick by brick build the layout over here. And that's why I like it, because there's not like options like this with WordPress. Like you're literally doing everything from scratch. You have to put all this in order normally with WordPress Builder, right? And so there's nothing else like this right now that I know of that gives you these options that has it set up like this. They got different headers. So I guess we should have started with that. All right, we can build a page. We can put the header, and then we'll do the first fold after the header. That would be the header. Let's put a first fold on there. I'm not messing with that travel one. Next row. Boom, like it's already setting up so fast. I ain't never built a WordPress site so fast in my life. So the different ones that they have here, you got the first fold. What else? Okay, so next would be like your contents. That would be the middle part, maybe. Yeah. Let's see if I like that. All right, we'll just put that. I know I'm acting like, okay, let me. I'm like, okay, this is just for example purposes. I was zoned off on y'all. I was like, what site am I creating again? All right, I'm back. I'll snap back. I don't like that one, but this is for class. But see, this is just super easy. That was quick. Hold on, there we go. That was super quick. Just those three, we already have a site formulated. And this is on WordPress. Like I said before, you usually got to piece this in piece by piece by piece from scratch, right? So this is the thing that was changed over here since we're looking at it. When it was all weird shape, when we put it there, is because it was on default layout mode versus canvas layout mode. And that's why I knew we needed a new page. Okay, so I want to show y'all that. So the mobile side, we can click on the phone and see the way that it would look. There we go. I'm like, that's not how it would look. I'm like, that's not how it would look. But that's how it would look. And so this is what I mean, like some of these things, I've had to like switch the order that they're in, but the sizing usually is pretty decent and on point. All right, let me go back. Come on. Oh no. All right, so when you want to add extra bells and whistles to your WordPress, like features, right? You want to do that through the plugins. And one of the features we want to put into this site is make it crypto friendly. And that's all we have to do is go get the crypto plugin. So we're going to go to the plugin and hit add new. And we're gonna go to coin. Wait, yeah. And they have all kind of stuff. That's how I figured out how to do a bank over here. Man, it was so much stuff. So all I have to do is install it, and it will be able to integrate into my checkout options in my WooCommerce settings. I can activate it because it doesn't work until you turn it on. It's like having a light, you know, it's only bright if you flick the switch. Same thing with your plugins. You got to make sure that you turn them on. All right. So we have that installed. And again, I like just the WooCommerce period. In the settings though, let's go back. You need to make sure that your custom gateway is turned on. And that's just saying that you can have choices outside of the normal options for your payments. So, come on. So this is these are your payment gateways basically. And you see how I installed Coinpayments, so it's down here. But there's actually a setting that you can make it to where it's just a custom, where it's just like you can have multiple options for it. You have to install this and have signed up with here. Any of these, you have to set it up and turn on the configurations for it. You can add these extra ones on here as well. Another plugin and that's it. No, that's really it, because you'll have which coins that you accept already turned on inside your Coinpayments account, right? As long as you have it installed on here, that's it. That's all you got to do. So now when somebody actually goes to click to buy something, they will have the opportunity to pay with crypto. So now I got to go to the old one that I was going to show y'all earlier, because it's just that part's different as far as the editing of it. So it's going to be on this side. So when Builderall gets new toys and they phase them out, they come over here to this legacy side, because that means they're not no longer offering support, and it's going to be phased out full. So that's why this is on the old builder. Yeah, these are, wait. Oh yeah, no, Wix sites are not transferable, not over here, but WordPress sites are transferable, okay? If you have it built or hosted somewhere else, you want to host it on Builderall, you just download it and re-upload it. That's one thing I like about these. You can just, transfer it, turn it off or turn it on. I actually have whole sites saved on my computer. And sometimes I turn them on and sometimes I keep them turned off. But this one is one that I already have built on here, and I'm moving it on to the one that we were just looking at, so that it has the aesthetics. Also, these it has it has integrations to a lot of print on demand. I love to just see, my own ideas and stuff be able to come out alive on apparel. Nobody's running around naked, right? And everybody has our own different flavors. So it's just a dream of mine always to have, my own products. But and this just seamlessly integrated, like the site where I made the custom clothes, like it connected to the WooCommerce store, and it has a crypto option. And that's what's on this doc. So let me go back and show you guys. If you come down to the bottom, of this document, and I'll put it in the chat again, is the full training that I've done on this. As far as like the print on demand side and coin payments a lot further, as far as some functions and features that it has. You could do single standalone products. Wait, come on. All right, so at the bottom is a deeper training on that, as well as you know, the resources that we talked about today, as far as the knowledge-based trainings, Coinbase, and like I said, the training that I've done on here before. And there's more stuff on there, but I'll let you guys go down that rabbit hole, right? So, I mean, yeah, it's pretty much. Oh, no. Where do we open up the cart? Oh, this is the cart. I think I don't know if I turned it off already. To we're gonna see. Yeah, there it goes. See right here, coin payments. You can pick to pay with credit card or coin payments. I didn't remember if I turned it off yet or not. Like I said, I'm migrating this to one we were just looking at, but same checkout process. And like I said, it's not manual. Like it's not, oh, send me your transaction ID so I can confirm your payment. It always already goes through. They get paid. And the dopest thing about this is I have this set up to a third-party merchant, like with the clothes, right? But how it's set up. So I'm nowhere to be found. Everything's going through, and I get to keep the crypto in between. Isn't that amazing? So that's how it looks once you put your products and stuff in there. But I mean, it would look cuter. That's what I'm saying. That's why I put building over here. I don't like this layout. I'm just being 100 with y'all. I don't like it aesthetically, and it didn't give me a lot of options to customize it. And I'm like, what can I do? I don't like it. I want to fix it. And then here comes Builderall with the cheetah builder for this site. And I was like, yes, now I can, you know, get back to business. So are there any questions? So if you learned something that you think you could use tonight, 1 for yes, 2 for no, just let me know. Great, great, great. So since we're on the topic already of crypto and commerce, next week is our marketing week. With that being said, we can talk about some crypto advertising resources because that, you know, when you think about like Facebook ads was like super effective, you know, back in the day when they first got started, like a quadrillion years ago, hasn't been effective that like you got to spend a lot of money to kind of get the results that you want to see over there. That's just the way that it is. And there are less saturated markets that you can spend less and get more exposure. There's even markets to where you can get free, y'all heard me, $3.99 exposure. And I'm on the first page of Google. Have you ever thought about getting on the first page of Google and it being free? Like you would think that would cost a pretty penny to get there. But yeah, so we will talk about that next week on our marketing week. We'll talk about, you know, hidden gem crypto marketing resources. Some of them will be crypto friendly, meaning you could pay them, you know, for like likes and subscribers and all that with crypto. And some of them will be actually crypto platforms that you can leverage. So we are going to get down with the get down. The crypto world is really expanding on the advertising side. They're offering more incentives. People are participating more with content. Yeah, I mean, there's some hidden gems I'm gonna go over. I'm excited to talk about that. So with that being said, any other questions? Any questions? Going once, going twice. Last call for alcohol. Nope. All right. Well, till next time, blessings, good fortune, and may the profits forever be in your favor.
Appreciate you, Dazzle.
Peace, Mr. Ezra. Peace, everybody.
It won't let me stop. It won't let me stop it. It's from. Here we go. All right, I'll see you guys. If when it lets me out, I'm gonna leave.
It was waiting for me to tell you thank you. Hello?